Alright, you guys, so the next Scooby-Doo and Guess Who episode sees Mystery Inc. return to Paris for the first time since Chill Out Scooby-Doo, and this time Mystery Inc. isn't here on vacation. They're here to solve the mystery of a gargoyle that's been terrorizing a local fashion show and museum, and the fashion show is being held by a fictional designer, Kaj Blanc, and featuring real-life supermodel Gigi Hadid. And what's funny about Miss Hadid is she actually knows Velma from back when Velma and Gigi studied criminal activity together back in college or something. And in the episode, the rest of Mystery Incorporated feels like they're kind of getting the cold shoulder because Velma and Gigi kind of treat the mystery like a like kind of a spy way of tackling it, even though Velma tries to assure the rest of the gang that that the time she's had as a member of Mystery Inc. Uh, 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 have been just as great as back when her and Gigi were studying criminal activity together. Now, as I said, the fashion show by Kaj Blanc is actually being threatened by this gargoyle. And the weird thing about Kaj is it, even though he's supposed to be this world famous fashion designer, everybody that works with him hates him or hates the fact that Gigi is the one that's been chosen to be featured in this fashion show. However, with the gargoyle terrorizing the museum as well as the rest of France, the fashion show, minus Gigi, has basically been turned to nothing, and the gang also find out that the gargoyle has been stealing most of the famous paintings from the museum, with the exception of one, and has been storing them in the catacombs. And Scooby and Shaggy, as well as the rest of Mystery Inc., end up having to save Mr. Blanc's fashion show, but by actually being the fill-in models, which does attract the gargoyle. And at the end of the episode, we do find out that the one that's the person behind the gargoyle's mask isn't any of the angry models that Mr. Blanc has been working with, and that were acting very suspicious and kind of almost being mad at Gigi Hadid for being the featured model. It's actually Kaj Blanc himself, because even though he's a fictional famous fashion designer, Kaji's real dream is to be a painter. So he decided to steal all the original paintings from the museum and replace it with his work of art. And I do have to say, guys, it is very interesting to to to, to see Mystery Inc. take their turn at kind of paying tribute to Project Runway, excuse me, because everybody, with the exception of Da- Daphne and Scooby, ends up messing up their turn at the runway royally. But yes, guys, the man behind the Gargoyle of Paris is actually Carge Blanc himself. And as the saying goes, guys, an artist must suffer for their art. Well, Carge Blanc it suffered big time by doing a very long time in the big house, let's say. And the last thing I'll say about this episode, guys, is Scooby dresses up as a bride, and and is now the new #1 trending male supermodel dog, that is, all across social media. And I do have to say, it is interesting to see Fred kind of getting distracted by Gigi's good looks. So yeah, guys, this was a pretty good episode, and so sorry for Kaj Blanc and Gigi Hadid, at least in animated form. As Tim Gunn would say from Project Runway, you look stunning, my dear. You look fabulous.